Hello and welcome. Today we're going to cover a new and exciting feature that the Levridge team has added into Dynamics 365. That feature, called Customer Prepayments, allows for us to take a customer deposit, hold it in accounts receivable, and then apply that deposit to a particular invoice based off of an item, a category of items, or even a sales agreement that's set up within the Dynamics 365 environment. So without further ado, let's go over the customer prepayment functionality inside of Dynamics 365. The very first screen that we see when we log into Dynamics 365 is what we call our default dashboard. The default dashboard has many different workspaces that end users can click into in order to tackle that particular business process. For this demonstration, the customer prepayments functionality is contained inside of the customer prepayments workspace and is where an end user would navigate to in order to actually interact with customer prepayments. When an end user clicks on the customer prepayments workspace, they're presented with a workspace that's broken out into four major areas. The first area is what we call our summary information, which contains the tiles that relate to particular business processes that need to be potentially addressed. An example of this is that we have 4 sales agreements that require prepayment that have not been applied yet, which means the end user would want to contact the customer to require prepayments on these particular sales agreements. As we keep navigating over to the right, the next area that's important to view is going to be the Power BI section. This Power BI section allows for you to create native charts and graphs along with list information that covers that particular workspace topic. In this example, we have Power BI content that revolves around the actual prepayments and the number of prepayments that exist within the Dynamics 365 solution. As we keep navigating over to the right, the other area that's important to note is that we support the native data list capability that allows for you to very quickly and easily create lists and then store those on the particular workspace that you're interacting with. In this example, I can see all of the prepayments that have posted, and if I want to at the bottom here, I can click on the See More to drill into more detail. And then finally, on the far right, we have our Links section, which allows for us to actually go through and define different setup features and also go into additional dashboards or information if we want inside of Dynamics 365. Now that you have a good understanding of the customer prepayments workspace that's in Dynamics 365, let's go ahead and jump into the customer payment journal and take a deposit from a customer, Mark Nelson, who stopped in our office with the check. First thing we're going to do is we're going to click on our customer payment journal and we're going to go ahead and create a new payment journal and specify that this is going to be a prepayment. We're going to tell the system that we want to enter the contract prepayment information. And what we're going to do is we're going to select Mark Nelson as the customer, we're going to reference his check number that he has, and we're going to put the amount, in this situation $10,000, that he would like to actually put on deposit. Now Mark has told us that he does not have any sales agreements, but would like to make it so that any time that he purchases corn, that prepayment would be applied against that particular product as it's processed within our environment. In order to do that, we go into the uncontracted section here, we add a line, and because we don't know what specific corn hybrid he may need, we can specify a specific category so that any products that are marked with that category, in this case corn, would automatically then have that prepayment apply against it. I can click up to my applied amount up at top to ensure that that amount has been fully applied, and finally I can print a receipt for Mark or even save that in a journal so that way then it would be posted as part of the accounts receivable process. That's as easy as it gets to create a customer prepayment within Dynamics 365.